Hey guys, today I just wanted to make a quick video to show you how I light a fire with the flint and steel. Now, a lot of people, they confuse this for a flint and steel. This is a ferrocerium rod, which all you need is a knife, and you can throw sparks off of it like that pretty easily. If you go the traditional route, you need a flint rock and a steel striker. Now, you also need something called char cloth because the sparks that come off of the steel from shaving off the rock are a lot colder, and they just don't have the kind of heat necessary to just ignite something. Anyway, this takes considerably more skill, and I'm just going to demonstrate how that's done. Okay, so this is the ferrocerium rod. This is what people call a flint stick these days, but it's actually a different material. This is a piece of flint. Flint is a rock, and it's harder than steel, so when you strike it, it shaves off little pieces of the steel, and those become your sparks. Now these three are made of steel, and this one is a traditional style C-shaped flint striker, and that was forged by a master smith named Joe Scriven. He gave that to me many years ago. This one I forged myself to be a belt buckle as well as a flint striker. And then this is just a broken file, just to show, because it's a high carbon steel, you can still get sparks off of this. You don't need to have a fancier design, but it'll work just fine. Now I'm just going to show you what the ferrocerium rod does. It throws sparks, and these sparks burn at about 4,000 degrees, so you don't need char cloth to catch the spark. It'll just ignite a lot of different tinder. And there you can see it's burning. Okay, so here I can show you my Tinder Box is just an Altoids tin, and it has a hole in it. That's kind of important because that's how you make this charred cloth. This substance right here catches a spark really easily, and it'll hold that heat, and it'll kind of start to burn. The reason that you have the hole in the tin is to make the charred cloth, because you put pieces of cotton in there and then you put it on a fire, and that'll keep it from burning completely. You get an incomplete burn, so it burns off all the volatile gases, but it leaves the charred cloth so it can still catch a spark. By the way, the Tinder Bundle right here that I've got is just, I took some jute twine, fluffed it up, unraveled it, and made it into this. It's very flammable, it'll catch the charred cloth just fine. Important thing to remember, when you're blowing into your Tinder Bundle to give it that oxygen, don't blow over it and down, because you're just going to get a face full of smoke. You want to bring it up to your level and blow into it so it's going above you. Okay, so the process is actually really simple. You take your piece of rock, your flint, and you take your char cloth. Now it's got to catch the sparks, so I put it right up on the edge, and the sharper the edge, the better. The more sparks you're going to get. You might not be able to see them, but I'm going to try my best. There we go. You see how it caught right there on that edge? Now we're going to use that to ignite our Tinder Bundle. Alright, so we're going to drop our char cloth into our little Tinder Bundle here. Alright, so the camera cut off and you really didn't get to see the Tinder Bundle light on fire, so now I'm just going to try it again. This is just some paper towel, so we'll see if this works out. Really want you guys to kind of see it, you know? Got a tiny, tiny spark there, but that's enough. And there you go. You know, it doesn't take too long. It doesn't take a whole. It just takes practice. The better you get at it, the higher your chances of success are going to be every single time. So anyway, I hope that helps. Catch y'all later.